Taylor Swift, a name synonymous with pop music, chart-topping hits, and legions of devoted fans. But beneath the glitz and glamour lies a complex figure who has faced her fair share of controversies. From high-profile feuds to public heartbreak, Taylor Swift's reputation has been shaped by both her triumphs and her trials. Let's get into those controversies that have defined her career and explore the impact they've had on her image and legacy. Do you remember when Kanye West stormed the stage at the 2009 VMAs and interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech for Best Female Video? Yeah, that whole thing.
Music, so thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
It was a major shock and everyone was talking about it. Beyonce looked mortified. It was a total buzzkill and it definitely put Taylor in a really uncomfortable spot. Fast forward a few years and things get even more complicated. Kim Kardashian dropped a bombshell on Snapchat about a phone call between Taylor and Kanye. Apparently, Taylor had approved the lyrics to Kanye's song Famous, which included the line, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have bleep."
Directly. Okay, now what if later in the song I was also to have said, I made her famous? Is that
So did you say that?
Yes, it might have happened.
Oh God. Well, what am I gonna do about it?
I went like that, do the hair flip.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like whatever at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, just you gotta tell a story the way that it happened to you and the way that you experienced it. Like you honestly didn't know who I was before that. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if I sold 7 million of that album before you did that, which is what happened. You didn't know who I was before that. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's definitely you're get ready to trend. That's all I can say.
What's the song called?
It might be called Hood Famous.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Is it going to be like a single, or is it going to be a SoundCloud release? What are you doing?
Oh, this one right here is like fucking song of the year type territory.
Really?
Well, the reason why it will be happening is because it has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay, so it says, and the song is so dope, and I've literally sat with my wife, with my whole management team, with everything, and tried to rework this line. I've thought about this line for 8 months. I've had this line, and I tried to rework it every which way. And the original way that I thought about it is the best way, but it's the most controversial way. So it's gonna go Eminem a little bit. So can you brace yourself for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It says, wait a second. You sound sad.
Well, is it going to be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean.
Okay, then let me hear it.
Okay. It says, and the funny thing is, when I first played it and my wife heard it, she was like, huh? What? That's too crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then like when Ninja from D Antwoord heard it, he was like, oh my God, this is the craziest shit. This is why I love Kanye, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And now it's like my wife's favorite fucking line. I just want to give you some premise of that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So it says, to all my South Side niggas that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
That's not mean.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the thing where I'm calling you because you got an army. You own a country of motherfucking 2 billion people, basically, that if you felt that it's funny and cool and like hip hop and felt like, you know, just the college dropout and the artist like Ye that you love, then I think that people would be like way into it. And that's why I think it's super genius to to have you be the one that says, oh, I like this song a lot. Like, yeah, whatever, you know, this is cool. Whatever. It's like, you know, like I got like shit on my album where I'm like, I bet me and Ray J will be friends if we ain't love the same bitch.
Oh my God. I mean, I need to think about it because I just need to, like, you know, you hear something for the first time and you just need to think about it.
Yeah.
Because it is absolutely crazy. I'm glad it's not mean, though. It doesn't feel mean. But, I mean, you don't give a fuck, so...
Yeah,
like,
basically. Well, what I give a fuck about is just you as a person and as a friend. I want things that make you feel good. I don't want to do rap that makes people feel bad.
You'd be surprised how many people just do things without, like, even asking or seeing if I'd be okay with it, and I just really appreciate it. Like, I never would have expected you to, like, tell me about a line in one of your songs, but that's really nice that you did.
It went, like, so far. Like, no rapper is gonna call someone that they're, like, rapping about and get their permission.
Yeah.
Like, he really wanted to just, like, because they've had their issues in the past, like, he really did want to do the right thing. I mean, at this point, I'm just over it. Like, yeah, am I annoyed that people try to pin my husband as this bad guy to, like, take advantage a little bit? But at this point, like, I know the truth.
My advice.
Taylor, of course, denied ever giving final approval to Kanye to use this line. It was a total he said, she said situation, and everyone out there had an opinion.
Taylor Swift or Kanye West?
Kanye.
Taylor, because she's nicer. He is also a very honest person, but she's lovely, you know, she's nice.
I mean, he's quite an but the music is always incredible, so you gotta give it to him.
He is a genius, but you know...
Taylor Swift wins in the personality?
She's always nice and very, like, honest. She's not very... How do you say it? Yeah, she's not an...
I have a question about what was, like, the best night of my life when you exposed Taylor Swift on Snapchat.
And 4 years later, Tay's claims were backed up when the entire phone combo was released, proving the original leak was edited down. And now the Grammy winners recalling the toll it took on her with Time Magazine as their 2023 Person of the Year honoree, telling the mag, "You have a fully manufactured frame job in an illegally recorded phone call, which Kim Kardashian edited and then put out to say to everyone that I was a liar. That took me down psychologically to a place I've never been before."
Taylor Swift has been completely immersed in relationship drama, which the media and fans have been eating up for well over a decade now. Remember Taylor's fling with John Mayer? It was a short-lived romance, but it was definitely one that made the headlines.
They were dating?
He fucked her over. They were like dating.
Oh, like what did he do?
Everything. He was a bad boyfriend. He was older. He was like cheating on her. He was doing everything, Josh.
Wait, is that who All Too Well is about?
Isn't Dear Reader about him too?
Dear John.
Dude, there's so much. There could be a history book about Taylor Swift.
But what is the everything that he did?
Guess he was a
He
bad
was a
guy.
dickhead to her. Like led her on, yeah.
Was there like a big age gap or something? Was that what people were all like, ooh, about?
She was 19, John Mayer was 32.
That's weird.
19 and 32 is a little like...
So yeah, in the Dear John lyrics, which she wrote after the split, Taylor heavily inferred that she had been madly in love with a man named John, but he had played some serious games with her heart.
Ever regretted writing a song about one of your exes?
Never.
Never, ever, ever?
No, because you don't write a song about them unless you know that you don't really want to know them anymore.
If guys don't want me to write bad songs about them, then they shouldn't do bad things.
I like writing songs about douchebags who cheat on me, but I'm not going to say that in my monologue.
Have you ever written a song that was so mean you couldn't release it?
No, I just put those on my albums. Okay. They never go into this and be like, I really want to ask you out. Could you not write songs about us? They say that when we're breaking up, and they're like, you better not write a song about this. And I'm like, oh, I won't. And then I do.
John Mayer responded that it made him feel terrible because he didn't deserve it. He said, "I'm pretty good at taking accountability now, and I never did anything to deserve that." But what about that song, Paper Dolls?
The song is Mayer's 2013 track Paper Doll, and many believe it is a response to Taylor's song Dear John. And during Mayer's recent show on his solo tour, he reflected on that song.
I think is there something about it that's a little...
As expected, tons of Swifties have since accused Mayer of using Taylor to get attention, especially because he made these comments and played the song on the same day the world found out about her breakup.
This was just one layer of drama in Taylor's love life. Unfortunately for Taylor, there would be many more, like that time Joe Jonas dumped her over a 27-second phone call. That was a real low blow and definitely hurt her. I mean, who does that?
All right, so some of the songs on here, all of the songs on here, are about boys and love.
Yes.
Anyone in particular?
There are a couple people that they're about, actually.
Like maybe somebody like, you know, that guy?
There's one that's about that guy, but that guy's not in my life anymore, unfortunately. I know.
That's not, I'm sorry to
that
hear
guy,
that.
That's ouch.
That's an ouch?
Yeah.
Wow. Seriously, that must be really hard can you be friendly? Is it okay?
We haven't talked since, actually. So it's like, yeah. But you know what? Someday I'm going to find somebody really, really great who's right for me.
Yes, you are.
And
you're how old, 18?
Yeah.
You're 18 years old. Of course, you're going to find about 40 people that are right for you. What about Nick? Well, go for another brother. I mean, why don't you? That'll get him back if you go for one of the brothers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Or Kevin. I mean, there's 2 other brothers to go to.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's not right, right?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're actually thinking of it. You're considering it, aren't you? I can see that in your face. But no, you will find somebody because you are a fantastic person. You have a great personality. You're just adorable. You're talented. You've got so much going for you. So,
thank you.
And I know it still hurts no matter what. And but I'm sorry to hear that because I thought that y'all were still together. But
oh, it's okay.
Okay.
It's all right. I'm cool. You know what? It's like when I find that person that is right for me and he'll be wonderful. And when I look at that person, I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18.
Everyone felt bad for Taylor, and it definitely solidified her status as the queen of heartbreak songs. It was a major turning point in her career, and it helped her connect with a whole new audience.
Oh, you guys know that one, huh? Time for a little revenge.
Taylor eventually got over the breakup. Years later, on The Ellen Show, she even said that she regretted calling out Joe.
What is the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
Probably when I put Joe Jonas on blast on your show. That was too much.
Was it?
Yeah, that was too much.
Okay.
I was 18. Yeah. We laugh about it now,
Oh,
but
that's
it's still,
good.
that was some
Yeah.
mouthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
All right.
some teenage stuff there.
Wow, that's held on to you because I don't remember that at all.
Joe also came out and said that the drama between him and Taylor was all over with.
I've moved on. I'm sure Taylor's moved on, and it feels nice, and we're all friends. It's all good.
Now we're going to get into one of the most controversial moments in Taylor's career. This is the one that devastated Taylor more than anything we've talked about up until now. I'm talking about when Scooter Braun bought the rights to her first 6 albums. She wrote a heartfelt letter about how Braun had bullied her for years, and she was heartbroken that he now owned a piece of her legacy. It was a major betrayal, and it sparked a huge debate about the ethics of music ownership.
I knew he would sell my music. I knew he would do that.
I couldn't believe who he sold it to, because we've had endless conversations about Scooter Braun, and he has 300 million reasons to conveniently forget those conversations.
Now, could you re-record?
Oh, yeah.
Might you do that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a plan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Taylor has been working hard to regain control of her masters, and she has even re-recorded her old albums as a way to reclaim her music. It's been a long and difficult battle, but she's definitely making progress. The controversy surrounding Taylor's masters has brought attention to the broader issue of music ownership. Artists often don't have a lot of control over their work, and they can lose a lot of money if their masters are sold.
Music, I've always wanted to own my own music since I started making my music. And if you probably don't know this, but most of your favorite artists do not own their work. The music industry is, certain corners of it. But I think that there was something that happened years ago where I made it very clear that I wanted to be able to buy my music. That opportunity was not given to me, and it was sold to somebody else. And so I just figured I was the one who made this music first. I can just make it again.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
I
So that's what we're doing. So when something says in parentheses Taylor's version next to it, that means I own it, which is exciting.
Taylor's fight to regain control of her masters has been an inspiration to both her fans and to other artists. She's proven that it's possible to stand up for yourself and fight for what you believe in. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe so you won't miss the next.